Ladies and gentlemen, let me ask you something. Why are you here? Why did you show up today? Is it just to hear some words? Or are you ready to break the chains that have held you back from the wealth, the freedom, and the abundance that you know deep down you deserve? Because let me tell you something, success is not a game of luck. Wealth is not reserved for the select few. It is not about where you were born, who your parents were, or what your past looks like. Wealth is a mindset. And the moment you reprogram your mind, you reprogram your life. Your beliefs are the foundation of your reality. If you believe that wealth is difficult to attain, that money is the root of all evil, or that success is reserved for a lucky few, your mind will find every possible way to confirm those beliefs. It's not that opportunities don't exist, it's that your mind filters them out because they don't align with the story you've been telling yourself. The first step to breaking free is recognizing that these beliefs were never yours to begin with. They were planted in you by society, family, and past experiences, but they don't have to define you. So think about the messages you received growing up. Were you told that rich people are greedy? That working hard is the only way to make money? That financial success comes at the cost of happiness? These ideas become ingrained so deeply that you don't even question them. They become invisible walls, keeping you trapped in the same financial patterns year after year. The moment you challenge them, you open the door to new possibilities. You start seeing wealth as something attainable rather than something out of reach. Your subconscious mind is like a powerful operating system running in the background, dictating your actions, decisions, and results. If that system is programmed with scarcity, you'll unconsciously sabotage yourself whenever success is within reach. Maybe you spend money as soon as you get it, avoid investment opportunities, or doubt your ability to earn more. These aren't accidents. They are the effects of the beliefs you've been conditioned to hold. Until you reprogram your mind, you will always revert to the level of wealth you feel comfortable with. The key to changing this programming is awareness. Start paying attention to your thoughts around money. When you see someone driving an expensive car, what's your reaction? Do you admire their success, or do you feel resentment? When you hear about someone making millions, do you feel inspired or skeptical? These reactions reveal your deepest beliefs, and once you identify them, you can begin to rewrite them. Instead of thinking, that's impossible for me, start telling yourself, if they can do it, so can I. Your environment plays a huge role in reinforcing your beliefs. If you're surrounded by people who complain about money, who believe in struggle, who scoff at the idea of financial freedom, it's no surprise that you're stuck. Their words become your inner dialogue. If you want to break free, you need to surround yourself with people who think differently, people who see abundance as normal, who view wealth as a tool for growth, who believe in creating opportunities rather than waiting for them. Action is what solidifies new beliefs. It's not enough to just tell yourself that wealth is possible. You have to start proving it to your subconscious. This means taking small but powerful steps outside your comfort zone. Invest in yourself. Start a new income stream. Set financial goals that excite you rather than just help you survive. Each step reinforces the new belief that you are capable of creating wealth, and the more you act in alignment with abundance, the more natural it becomes. Fear will try to hold you back. Your mind will resist change because it finds comfort in the familiar, even if the familiar is struggle. But growth only happens when you step beyond fear. Recognize that the discomfort you feel is not a sign to stop, it's proof that you are expanding. Every successful person you admire has faced the same fears, but they push through. And once you do the same, you will look back and wonder why you ever believed those limitations in the first place. Your beliefs create your financial ceiling, and the only thing keeping you from breaking through is the story you've been telling yourself. When you rewrite that story, when you decide that wealth is not just for others, but for you, you shift your entire reality. The world responds to the thoughts and beliefs you hold. And when you start expecting abundance, you'll be amazed at how quickly it starts to flow into your life. Your mind operates like a blueprint, shaping every financial outcome you experience. The way you think about money, success, and abundance is deeply embedded in your subconscious, dictating the choices you make and the results you see. If your internal blueprint is wired for struggle, you will unconsciously create circumstances that align with that struggle. If it is wired for wealth, you will naturally gravitate toward decisions and actions that attract abundance. The key to changing your financial reality is to upgrade this blueprint, reprogramming your subconscious so that wealth becomes your new normal. Most people don't realize that their financial blueprint was installed at an early age. From childhood, you absorb messages about money from parents, teachers, and society, forming a deep-rooted perception of what is possible for you. If you grew up in an environment where money was scarce, where financial stress was the norm, your subconscious accepted that as reality. Even if you consciously desire wealth, your subconscious will keep pulling you back to what feels familiar. This is why so many people who come into money through a raise, a business deal, or even the lottery end up losing it. Their internal programming doesn't match their external circumstances, and they unknowingly sabotage their success. To rewire your subconscious, you must first become aware of the beliefs that are shaping your financial life. Pay close attention to your emotional reactions when dealing with money. Do you feel guilt when you spend? Anxiety when you receive, doubt when you invest? These emotions are signals pointing directly to the outdated programming that is limiting you. Once you recognize these patterns, you can begin the process of replacing them with new, empowering beliefs that align with wealth and abundance. One of the most powerful tools for upgrading your internal blueprint is repetition. Your subconscious mind learns through repetition, absorbing the messages you feed it over time. This means consistently affirming new beliefs about money, success, and prosperity. Instead of saying, I can't afford this, start saying, how can I afford this? Instead of thinking, making money is hard, start believing wealth flows to me easily and effortlessly. These statements may feel unnatural at first, but the more you repeat them, the more they become your new financial truth. Visualization is another powerful technique to reprogram your subconscious for abundance. Your brain does not distinguish between reality and a vividly imagined experience. When you close your eyes and picture yourself living in financial freedom, making smart investments and enjoying the wealth you've created, you send a powerful message to your subconscious that this is your reality. The more you practice this, the more your mind begins to accept it as truth, guiding your actions to align with this new identity. Your habits are a direct reflection of your internal blueprint, which means changing your daily actions is a crucial step in reprogramming your financial reality. Wealthy individuals have specific habits that separate them from the rest: daily learning, strategic risk-taking, disciplined money management, and surrounding themselves with success-driven people. If your current habits do not align with the financial future you desire, it's time to change them. Even small shifts like reading books on wealth creation, tracking your income, or setting clear financial goals will start reinforcing a new wealth-focused mindset. Your environment plays a significant role in shaping your financial blueprint. If you are constantly exposed to negativity, fear-based money belief, and people who complain about financial struggles, those influences will keep you stuck in the same patterns. To upgrade your mindset, you must actively choose an environment that supports abundance. Surround yourself with individuals who think big, who see opportunities instead of obstacles, and who have already created the kind of wealth you aspire to achieve. Their mindset will start influencing yours, reinforcing the belief that financial success is not only possible but inevitable. The shift from scarcity to abundance is not just about positive thinking, it's about restructuring the very foundation of how you perceive and interact with money. The more you train your subconscious to see wealth as natural and achievable, the more your actions, decisions, and opportunities will align with that vision. Wealth is not about luck or chance. It is about programming your mind to operate at the level of financial success you desire. The moment you upgrade your internal blueprint, you begin attracting, creating, and sustaining abundance in every aspect of your life. The way you see the world determines what you receive from it. If your mind is focused on scarcity, you will constantly see what is missing, what is wrong, and what is out of reach. You will operate from fear, hesitation, and a belief that there is never enough money, never enough opportunities, never enough success to go around. This mindset keeps you stuck, reinforcing the idea that financial growth is difficult, limited, or only available to a select few. Until you shift this perspective, no amount of effort will bring you lasting abundance, because your mind will always default to seeing lack instead of possibility. Scarcity thinking is deeply ingrained in many people from an early age. Society conditions people to believe that wealth is a zero-sum game, that for one person to win, another must lose. This belief fuels competition, jealousy, and a sense of never having or being enough. It creates a cycle of fear-driven decisions, holding on to money tightly, avoiding risks, and staying within comfort zones. This fear leads to missed opportunities, poor financial choices, and an inability to see the wealth that is already available. Those who live in scarcity believe that life is happening to them rather than recognizing that they have the power to shape their reality. Shifting to an abundance mindset starts with awareness. Begin by observing your daily thoughts about money, success, and opportunity. When you see someone achieving financial success, do you feel inspired or do you feel resentful? When an opportunity arises, do you focus on what could go wrong or on what could go right? These small, seemingly insignificant thoughts reveal the lens through which you see the world. To shift into abundance, you must consciously reframe these thoughts, choosing to see potential rather than limitation, possibility rather than fear. Gratitude is one of the most powerful ways to train your mind to focus on abundance. When you actively appreciate what you have, you send a message to your subconscious that you are already wealthy. The more you acknowledge the resources, connections, and opportunities around you, the more your brain starts to recognize and attract more of them. Instead of fixating on what is missing, focus on what is present, what is growing, and what is expanding. This shift in perspective transforms the way you experience life, creating a sense of confidence and trust in your ability to create more. Your language plays a critical role in shaping your mindset. Words like "I can't afford this" reinforce scarcity, while words like "how can I afford this" open the door to creative solutions. Instead of saying money is hard to make, shift to money flows to me in expected and unexpected ways. The way you speak about wealth directly influences the way you think and act around money. Choose words that reflect abundance, possibility, and growth, and your subconscious mind will begin aligning with these beliefs. Scarcity thinking often keeps people from taking action, making them believe they must wait for the perfect moment, the perfect amount of money, or the perfect circumstances to start. But abundance thinking recognizes that opportunities are everywhere and that action creates momentum. Instead of waiting, take steps toward your financial goals now, no matter how small. Every effort builds confidence and reinforces the belief that wealth is created through movement, not hesitation. Abundant thinkers take risks, invest in themselves, and trust that growth is always available. Surrounding yourself with abundance-minded people is crucial for maintaining this mindset. If you are constantly around people who complain about money, who see only obstacles, and who believe that success is reserved for others, their scarcity thinking will influence you. Seek out individuals who believe in possibilities, who talk about growth, and who see wealth as something that expands rather than something that is taken. Their mindset will naturally challenge and elevate your own, helping you solidify the belief that financial success is limitless. The transformation from scarcity to abundance is not about ignoring challenges or pretending problems don't exist. It's about training your mind to see solutions instead of barriers, opportunities instead of dead ends. The more you embrace this perspective, the more you will start to attract and create wealth in your life. Financial abundance begins not with money itself, but with the way you perceive and engage with the world around you. Your financial reality is a direct reflection of your identity. The way you see yourself determines how you think, act, and respond to opportunities. If you see yourself as someone who struggles with money, who always has just enough to get by, or who is not meant to be wealthy, your subconscious will work tirelessly to make that identity your reality. But if you shift your identity to that of someone who naturally attracts and creates wealth, your actions will begin aligning with that belief, and your financial situation will transform accordingly. Your money identity was not something you consciously chose. It was shaped by your environment, your upbringing, and your past experiences. The things you heard about money as a child, the financial struggles you may have witnessed, and the habits you observed in those around you all contributed to the way you see yourself in relation to wealth. If you grew up in an environment where money was scarce, where struggle was normalized, you may have unknowingly adopted an identity of financial limitation, believing that wealth is something other people have but not something meant for you. Reprogramming your money identity begins with self-awareness. Pay attention to the thoughts you have about money and success. When you think about wealth, do you feel excitement or discomfort? Do you believe deep down that you deserve financial abundance? Or do you feel unworthy of it? Many people unknowingly sabotage their financial success because their identity is misaligned with the wealth they desire. They may work hard, save money, or even experience temporary financial wins, but their subconscious mind will always pull them back to what feels familiar. The key to upgrading your money identity is to start seeing yourself as a wealthy person now, not in the future. Not once you hit a certain income level, but right now. This doesn't mean reckless spending or pretending to have money you don't. It means adopting the mindset, habits, and confidence of someone who naturally attracts wealth. Wealthy people think differently. They view money as a tool, not as something to fear. They see opportunities where others see obstacles. They take calculated risks and believe in their ability to create more, rather than clinging to what they have out of scarcity. One of the most effective ways to shift your identity is through visualization. Your brain doesn't distinguish between reality and a vividly imagined experience. So when you consistently picture yourself as a financially successful person making smart investments, handling money with confidence, living in abundance, your subconscious begins to accept that as your new normal. The more you reinforce this identity, the more your brain will work to align your actions and decisions with this new financial self-image. Your habits must also align with your new identity. If you want to see yourself as wealthy, start adopting the behaviors of financially successful people. This could mean educating yourself on wealth building strategies, setting clear financial goals, or making investment decisions that reflect long-term thinking rather than short-term survival. It means valuing your time, focusing on opportunities for growth, and developing the confidence to make bold financial moves when necessary. Every action you take in alignment with your new identity strengthens it. The people you surround yourself with will either reinforce your old identity or help you step into a new one. If you are constantly around people who struggle financially, who complain about money, and who reinforce scarcity thinking, it will be difficult to shift your mindset. Seek out individuals who embody the financial success you desire, learn from them, adopt their way of thinking, and let their confidence in wealth creation influence your own beliefs. Your money identity is the foundation of your financial success. When you upgrade it, everything else follows. The more you see yourself as a person who deserves and attracts wealth effortlessly, the more your thoughts, decisions, and habits will reflect that truth. The shift happens first in your mind, and then it shows up in your reality. Your mind is the most powerful tool you have in creating wealth and abundance. Every financial result you experience starts as a thought, a belief, or an expectation in your mind. The key to reshaping your financial reality is mastering the power of visualization. When you vividly imagine yourself living in wealth, making smart financial decisions, and attracting opportunities effortlessly, you train your subconscious to accept that vision as reality. Your brain does not distinguish between what is real and what is imagined with deep emotional intensity, which is why visualization is one of the most powerful techniques for reprogramming your financial mindset. Most people use their imagination against themselves. They visualize failure, debt, and struggle without even realizing it. When they worry about bills, stress over money, or doubt their ability to succeed, they are unconsciously reinforcing scarcity and lack. The mind takes these images and works to make them a reality. But when you intentionally focus your mental energy on abundance, success, and financial freedom, your subconscious will begin aligning your actions and decisions with that vision. You will start noticing opportunities, making different choices, and stepping into a wealthier version of yourself. Visualization works because it influences your reticular activating system, RAS, the part of your brain responsible for filtering information. When you visualize financial success daily, your RAS begins scanning your environment for anything that supports that vision. You start recognizing business opportunities, meeting the right people, and attracting situations that move you closer to your financial goals. What once seemed impossible or out of reach suddenly becomes part of your reality simply because your brain is now focused on creating it rather than dismissing it. To use visualization effectively, you must engage all your senses. Don't just see yourself wealthy, feel it. Imagine the confidence you would have, the ease with which you make financial decisions, the gratitude you experience as money flows effortlessly into your life. Picture yourself checking your bank account and seeing the numbers grow. Hear the sounds of success, the conversations, the deals, the investments paying off. The more vivid your visualization, the stronger the impact on your subconscious mind. Repetition is crucial. Just like going to the gym builds physical strength, the consistent visualization strengthens your financial mindset. Spend a few minutes every morning and night immersing yourself in the feeling of financial abundance. The more frequently you do this, the more natural it becomes. Over time, your subconscious will accept wealth as your new normal, and your behavior will start reflecting that belief. You will take bolder actions, make smarter financial decisions, and step into opportunities with confidence. Many high achievers and successful entrepreneurs credit visualization as a key factor in their success. They see themselves closing deals before they happen. They picture the lifestyle they want, and they mentally rehearse success so often that when the opportunity arises, they move with certainty. If you want to build wealth, you must start seeing yourself as wealthy first. When you embody that identity in your mind, the external world will follow. Your external circumstances are a delayed reflection of your internal state. If your finances are not where you want them to be, it is because your mind has been focused on the wrong vision. Shift that focus. Replace thoughts of struggle with images of abundance. Replace fear with confidence. Instead of thinking about what you don't have, start seeing yourself surrounded by everything you desire. The universe responds to the energy and images you project. And when you consistently project wealth, you will begin attracting it into your life. The most successful people in the world did not wait until they were wealthy to start thinking like wealthy people. They saw it in their minds first, felt it as if it were already real, and acted in alignment with that vision. Your brain is an incredibly powerful tool, and when you train it to expect financial success, your actions and results will follow. Make visualization a daily practice, and watch as your external reality starts to catch up with the wealth and abundance you've already created in your mind. Thinking about wealth won't make you rich. Planning, strategizing, and visualizing are all essential, but without action, they are nothing more than dreams. The people who create financial success are those who take massive, intelligent action. They don't just wish for wealth, they move toward it relentlessly. They execute their plans with energy, persistence, and a willingness to adjust along the way. If you want to change your financial reality, you must become someone who moves, not someone who waits, hesitates, or overthinks. Most people get stuck in the trap of analysis paralysis. They feel like they need more information, a better plan, or the perfect moment before they take action. But there is no perfect moment. There's only now. The most successful people understand that action creates momentum, momentum creates results. They don't wait for certainty. They create it by making bold moves and learning along the way. Every step forward, no matter how small, builds confidence and leads to the next opportunity. Massive action doesn't mean reckless action. It means taking strategic, intelligent steps that align with your financial goals. It means studying what works, learning from those who have already succeeded, and applying that knowledge with urgency. It means setting clear goals, creating a plan, and executing that plan without hesitation. When challenges arise, successful people don't stop. They adapt, adjust, and keep moving forward. They understand that setbacks are part of the journey, but persistence is what separates winners from those who give up. One of the biggest reasons people fail to take action is fear of failure, fear of rejection, fear of making the wrong move. But fear is only powerful if you let it control you. The truth is, failure is not the enemy and action is. Every successful entrepreneur, investor, and business leader has experienced setbacks, but they use those failures as feedback, refining their approach until they got it right. The only way to truly fail is to do nothing. Action leads to results, whether good or bad, provide valuable lessons that move you closer to your goals. Taking action also means being willing to take risks. Wealth is not built by playing it safe, by staying in your comfort zone, or by avoiding uncertainty. Every major financial breakthrough comes from a decision to step beyond what feels familiar. This doesn't mean making reckless decisions, but rather taking calculated risks that have the potential for high rewards. It means trusting yourself enough to invest in your growth, to seize opportunities, and to push forward even when the outcome isn't guaranteed. Success is not about getting everything right on the first try. It's about staying in the game long enough to win. Most people give up too soon. They try something once, don't see immediate results, and assume it won't work. But those who succeed understand that persistence is the key. They stay committed to their vision, adjusting their approach, learning from mistakes, and refusing to quit. Every day they take another step toward their financial goals, knowing that consistency over time creates unstoppable momentum. Taking massive action also means surrounding yourself with the right people. No one succeeds alone. If you want to accelerate your results, align yourself with mentors, coaches, and like-minded individuals who push you to grow. Being in the right environment fuels motivation, provides new strategies, and keeps you accountable. Success leaves clues. And by learning from those who have already achieved what you want, you shorten the path to financial freedom. The difference between those who succeed financially and those who don't is not intelligence, talent, or luck, it's action. Those who build wealth are the ones who step up, take control, and make things happen. They don't wait for permission, for guarantees, or for everything to be perfect. They move, they execute, and they persist. The sooner you start taking massive, intelligent action, that you will create the financial success you desire. Your environment shapes your reality more than you realize. The people you surround yourself with, the conversations you engage in, and the ideas you absorb all influence the way you think about money, success, and possibility. If you want to create wealth, you must intentionally design an environment that supports that goal. You must align yourself with individuals who elevate your mindset, expose you to new opportunities, and challenge you to grow beyond your limitations. Most people unconsciously adopt the financial mindset of those around them. If you spend your time with people who believe money is scarce, who constantly complain about their financial situation, or who see success as something out of reach, those beliefs will seep into your subconscious. You will start thinking the same way, making the same decisions, and ultimately limiting your own potential. But when you surround yourself with people who believe in abundance, who think big, and who take action, their mindset becomes your mindset. Wealthy and successful individuals think differently. They don't dwell on problems, they focus on solutions. They don't waste time blaming external circumstances, they take ownership of their results. They don't see failure as an endpoint, they see it as a lesson. Being around people with this mentality forces you to level up, to shift from a mindset of limitation to one of possibility. Success is contagious, and when you immerse yourself in an environment of growth, it becomes nearly impossible to stay the same. Mentorship is one of the fastest ways to elevate your thinking. Find people who have already achieved the level of wealth and success you desire and learn from them. Study their habits, their decision-making processes, and their strategies. Whether it's through direct mentorship, books, podcasts, or online courses, absorbing the wisdom of high achievers accelerates your own growth. Their experiences provide a roadmap, allowing you to avoid common pitfalls and adopt the principles that lead to financial success. The conversations you have daily are shaping your financial destiny. Are you discussing opportunities, investments, and new ways to create value? Or are you engaging in negative talk, gossip, and complaints about how unfair life is? If the people around you are not challenging you to grow, it's time to expand your circle. Seek out individuals who inspire you, who push you to think bigger, and who remind you of what's possible when you take action. Your physical environment matters just as much as the people around you. The books on your shelf, the content you consume, and the spaces you spend time in all influence your mindset. If you constantly expose yourself to negativity, news filled with fear, entertainment that glorifies struggle, or conversations rooted in scarcity, you're programming yourself for limitation. But if you intentionally create an environment filled with inspiration, education, and positive reinforcement, you set yourself up for success. One of the biggest shifts you can make is surrounding yourself with people who operate at a higher level than you. It may feel uncomfortable at first, but growth always comes from stretching beyond your comfort zone. When you spend time with individuals who are financially successful, their standards become your new normal. What once seemed impossible now feels attainable. You start thinking differently, making bolder moves, and seeing wealth as something that is within your reach rather than something distant. You become the sum of the people, ideas, and influences you engage with most often. If you want to elevate your financial reality, elevate your environment, be intentional about the relationships you cultivate, the knowledge you absorb, and the conversations you participate in. When you surround yourself with wealth and success, it is only a matter of time before you embody that same energy, take the right actions, and create the financial future you truly desire. Gratitude is the foundation of wealth. When you appreciate what you already have, you create the energy that attracts more abundance into your life. Too many people focus on what they lack, constantly dwelling on what's missing, and as a result, they unknowingly push prosperity away. But when you shift your mindset to gratitude, you signal to your subconscious that you are already in a state of abundance, which naturally invites more wealth and opportunities. Money responds to energy. If you view it with fear, stress, or desperation, you create resistance. But if you see money as a tool for growth, impact, and freedom, and you are genuinely grateful for what you have, no matter how little or how much you align yourself with the flow of prosperity. The wealthiest people in the world practice gratitude daily, not just for their financial success, but for the lessons, the challenges, and the journey itself. Gratitude keeps you open to receiving more while remaining grounded in appreciation. Giving is one of the most powerful ways to reinforce abundance. When you give freely, whether it's money, time, or knowledge, you affirm that there is always more to come. Many people hoard money out of fear, believing that giving will leave them with less. But the opposite is true. When you give with an open heart, you engage in the natural cycle of wealth. Money is meant to flow. And by contributing to others, you create space for even greater abundance to return to you. Receiving with gratitude is just as important as giving. Some people struggle to accept gifts, compliments, or financial rewards because they subconsciously feel unworthy. This blocks the flow of wealth. When you graciously receive, you acknowledge that you are deserving of abundance. You recognize that money is not something to be chased or forced, but something that naturally flows to those who are open to it. The more you welcome prosperity with appreciation, the more it will seek you out. Gratitude transforms your financial decisions. When you operate from a place of appreciation rather than fear, you make choices that support long-term wealth instead of short-term survival. You invest wisely, spend intentionally, and see money as a resource rather than a burden. This shift in perspective allows you to build a financial future rooted in confidence and abundance rather than stress and scarcity. Every financial challenge carries a hidden lesson. Instead of resenting struggles, be grateful for them. Every setback, every mistake, and every moment of financial hardship holds valuable insight that can propel you forward. Gratitude allows you to reframe difficulties as stepping stones rather than obstacles. When you embrace every experience with appreciation, you transform problems into opportunities and setbacks into breakthroughs. Surrounding yourself with gratitude-focused individuals amplifies your own abundance. When you engage with people who appreciate their wealth, celebrate success, and give generously, you adopt the same habits. Their mindset reinforces your own, and together, you create an environment where prosperity thrives. Gratitude is contagious, and when practiced collectively, it creates an unstoppable momentum of financial success. The greatest secret to wealth is this: the more grateful you are, the more abundance flows to you. Make gratitude your daily practice. Appreciate every dollar, every opportunity, and every lesson. Give freely, receive openly, and trust that money is meant to flow. When you cultivate a mindset of appreciation, wealth becomes not just a goal, but a natural part of your life.